Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Swati Jain and finally I am taking off my first travel after the national unlock has been announced, and therefore I am here today at Mandargiri Hills, which is an important pilgrimage site in Jainism, especially for the Digambar Jains. Now, why particularly did I mention Digambar Jain is something I am going to share in the video ahead, along with few facts about Jainism from Mandargiri Hills. So, in case you would want to learn about this side of Mandargiri, make sure you remain glued to this video till the very end. And in case you are seeing my video for the first time, please do hit the subscribe button to remain connected. Mandargiri Hills is also famously known as Basadi Beta, which is approximately 75 kilometers drive from the city of Bangalore and falls under the Tumkur district of Karnataka in our very own incredible India. Its short distance make Mandargiri Hills one of the most convenient weekend destination for a quick one-day road trip from Bangalore, as it takes less than 2 hours to reach this Jain Heritage Center. As I entered the complex of Mandargiri Jain Temple, the first thing that I saw was Manas Tham, a pillar-like structure that you would spot almost in every Jain pilgrimage site. Manastham signifies that a person entering the Jainism complex is leaving behind his ahankar, meaning the ego aside, before entering any Jain temple complex. Behind the Manastham, you're going to see a little giant standing statue. Statue that you can see up there is the 8th Tirthankara in Jainism. This is Chandra Prabhu Tirthankara statue, which is somewhat similar to what is the statue of Bahubali in Shravan Belgoda, a little smaller though. Behind me is the statue of Chandra Prabhu. So now let me tell you something about the Tirthankaras of Jainism. If you can see here, there is a sign of moon, half moon. In Jainism, every Tirthankara has a symbol dedicated to them, and the 8th Tirthankara has a symbol of the half moon, and hence came the name Chandra Prabhu. On to the right, as you shall cross the gate, you will going to see a peacock feather temple, which is one of its kind in the history of Jainism. It is for the first time in Jain heritage that such a dome has been built, which is 81 feet tall in height and shaped like a pinchi, which is why it is also famous as the Pinchi Temple of Mandargiri. People also called it Mandargiri Dhyan Mandir because this dome was built as a meditation hall, much like the Aurobindo temple near to Pondicherry, though much smaller in size. Now, while I was researching on why Mandargiri Hills has evolved as a popular Jain heritage center, I got to know that it was mainly because it houses 4 ancient Digambar Jain temples which belong to 3 different Tirthankaras built between the 12th and 14th century and got restored recently. Not only this, the Peacock temple that we just saw was built in honor of a Digambar Jain saint who was big time into meditation, which also led to the construction of this monolithic structure of Jain Tirthankara carved out of a single rock. Precisely the reason why Mandargiri is a popular Digambar Jain heritage site. Moving on, behind me are the steps to go on the top of Mandargiri Hills, where you would see those ancient 4 Digambar Jain temples. temples. I am told that it is roughly about 450 steps that I would climb to reach the top of the hill. But before this, we are heading towards the Malayala Lake, which is about 200 meters from here. Basically, our plan is to remain on the top of the hill till the sunset, as we have heard that it's a beautiful view from there, and considering that it's a clear day, why not to really take the advantage of the situation. So here we go, and it's a little off-roading track. My sister is all excited. And here is Malayala Lake. Oh god, that's really beautiful. So how's the place? बहुत मजा आ रहा है. Well, in case you are coming towards the Malayala Lake at Mandargiri, my suggestion would be to spend at least an hour here. I mean, the water, sound and peace is very much worth it. And now it's time to catch the sunset at Mandargiri Hills. So let's go. So finally I am at the top of Mandargiri Hills, and the climb took us roughly about 15 to 20 minutes. Fairly easy steps, but in case you suffer from knee problem, it can get a little tricky for you. My advice will be to avoid it. And here is some new construction that is going on. Presumably they are building another giant temple. Visibly the construction is still going on, and I think they're making changes to the temples. So I didn't get to see a lot inside the main complex as there is construction going on. There was only one temple that was opened where I could see the statue of 8 Tirthankara of Jain, that's of Chandra Prabhu. But these are definitely the ancient temples, as I could make out from the architecture that is remaining. I guess they are making some changes to it and making it look more fancy, but I am all for the view. And here is the sunset. My god, it looks spectacular. You know, on few days I do feel that the vicinity of Bangalore has got amazing sunsets, as I was blessed with the one today. But anyway, I also wanted to share that though this has been my first trip after almost 7 months, but I could feel that the joy of traveling has definitely changed for now, as you really need to take care of certain things. For example, this mask that you cannot absolutely take out even if you want to, which does makes it irritating at some point of time. You cannot eat any and everywhere. In fact, we were carrying our own food. But having said this, I do feel that we have become a little mindful towards certain things, which is good. So let's just hope that the world heals soon and everything can get back to the normal. So here signing off from this video by sharing some of the travel tips that might help you plan a trip to Mandargiri Hills to explore its beautiful Jain temple heritage. Guys, in case you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and do share it with your friends and family so that they can also know about this beautiful place out very near to Bangalore. In case you are seeing my video for the very first time, please do subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you next Thursday.